Gorillas can lift 1,800 pounds or around 800 kilograms. Avocados are not vegetables. Wearing headphones for just an hour could increase the bacteria in your ears by 700 times. Stephen Hawking was rumored to run over the toes of people he didn't like. Starting school at 10 a.m. is better for your health, which I fully agree with. One habit of intelligent people is being easily annoyed by people around them but saying nothing in order to avoid a meaningless argument. As dogs were domesticated, their eyes evolved to look cuter. 9 out of 10 people experience phantom phone vibrations, which are basically non-existent phone vibrations. 70% of teenagers would fail to qualify for military service. People who swear often tend to be more honest. Antarctica isn't owned by any single nation yet. Zebras are actually black with white stripes. The average person blinks 15 to 20 times per minute. Tumors can grow teeth, brain cells, eyes, and even hair. 95% of people are no longer friends with the first person they called their best friend. You can't hum and breathe at the same time. The weight of all the ants on Earth is greater than the weight of all the humans on the planet. Smarter people have messier handwriting. The youngest parents in the world were aged 8 and 9. When you sneeze, your heart stops beating for 1 second. You are more attracted to a person's scent than their appearance. Tests in school are making kids dumber and less creative. Your mind can sense when someone is watching you, even when you are sleeping. 2 days in your life won't last 24 hours, the day you are born and the day you will die. The first iPhone wasn't made by Apple. Supermarket apples can be a year old. Before they had toilet paper, Americans used corn cobs. A blue whale's heartbeat can be heard over 2 miles away. Mickey and Minnie Mouse's voice actors got married in real life. You could fall to the center of the earth in 19 minutes. The heads on Easter Island have bodies. Goosebumps are meant to ward off predators. Humans are the only animals that blush. Your nostrils work one at a time. Cotton candy was invented by a dentist. Bees sometimes sting other bees. Kids ask 300 questions a day on average. Dogs can learn to recognize about 165 words. Dinosaurs lived on every continent, including Antarctica. Crocodiles can't stick out their tongues. When you say forward and back, your lips move in those directions. People with messy handwriting tend to be smarter on average than the people with good handwriting. You probably have an attention span shorter than one of a goldfish. 70% of people can roll their tongues while only 15% of people can wiggle their ears. Can you do both? You have an average of 50,000 to 70,000 thoughts per day. After you eat, it takes about 6 to 8 hours for food to pass through your stomach and small intestine. Is the sand called sand because it's in between the sea and the land? The average person spends about 25 years of their life asleep. Your liver size changes throughout the day. You typically only breathe out of one nostril at a time. If your arms or legs are significantly longer than your torso, you will probably still grow in height. It's impossible to breathe and swallow at the same time. Human teeth are the only part of the body that cannot heal themselves. There was a Tinder match in Antarctica. Potato chips cause more weight gain than any other food. Cats spend 70% of their life sleeping. The New Year used to be celebrated in March. Kangaroos never actually stop growing, they just die. Cats can survive falls with minimal damage from more than 32 stories. It would take 57,000 years to read all of the information on the internet, and that probably doesn't include social media posts. A blue whale tongue is so big that about 50 people can stand on it with no issue. 95% of people are no longer friends with the first person they called their best friend. The type of music you listen to can say a lot about the type of person you are and your way of life. When you can't sleep at night, it's possible someone is dreaming about you. Why do we yawn when we see someone else yawn? Usually your height is determined by your father and your intelligence, body shape, and emotional strength by your mother. People who stay up late can be smarter on average than those who don't. Only 10% of people can write their name with their phone upside down. Those with overprotective parents end up becoming the biggest liars. 95% of people think about scenarios they would like to happen before going to sleep. If you want to see these facts again, you should like and subscribe. And even if you don't, I hope you have a good day.